Humanness in America. We live in a country that was built on blood and bone, a country born on the blood of those who fought to be free, a country grown on the blood and the bone of those who thought they owned us, a country shaped by the bones of those we forced out of their homes. We changed those people's lives as we were changing our country, as we were changing the world, as we were changing ourselves. If humans are good at anything, we are good at change, because it's what makes us human. We change ourselves so we belong. We change so we can survive in a world that was not built for us. And when we cannot change ourselves, we change the world. The world is changing. It has been since it began. The world will change, whether it's for the better or the worse. So our jobs as humans and as Americans is to make sure it is for the better, because the world needs to change for the better. The world needs to be better so our children can survive. The world needs to be better so each of our citizens have rights. The world needs to be better so our students are not killed in the halls. The world needs to be better because America needs to be better. Americans don't like change. Americans ignore the aging on their faces and the aging of the world. Americans, despite living in a country that is constantly changing, ignore what makes them human. Since we were young, we were taught the idea of the American dream, as if it's real, as if it's achievable. We were taught that only in America can someone come from nothing and grow into something. But if the American dream is real, then it has changed. If the American dream is real, it is no longer the idea from the 1920s that to be happy, you have to be rich. If the American dream is real, it's no longer the 1950s idea of a nuclear family. If the American dream is real, today it's more like an idea of hope. The idea that future generations will have it better than us. That we should fight to make their lives better. We should fight to make their lives better. Because if we do nothing, things will never get better. And our children should not have to grow up as we have, with death as their birthright. Our children shouldn't have to live in a country that is falling apart, in a world that is falling apart. Our children shouldn't have to worry about their rights being taken away, their lives being taken away, because they are only children. Children who we need to teach how to fight. Children who we need to teach how to live. Children who should have their whole lives in front of them. So why don't we change the world to give them that future? Give them their lives. Why don't we change the world for our future, our lives? Because we can change the world. We have before.